Record. Recordify. Start the record. Okay, so, oh man, I've done 2 videos tonight. I've tried to use XSplit to record them, and the first one crashed at about 15 minutes and something, and the other one crashed about 7 minutes. And when I was trying to explain that the first video crashed, I believe, anyways, that the problem was the resolution I had set was, I was trying to do it in 720p. It was 1280 by 720, which is not actually the resolution of my desktop or the game I'm playing. When I'm playing League of Legends, I have it in windowed mode. I think that stops the scoreboard from flickering when I play. Otherwise, I'd play it just in regular full screen. But anyways, the resolution I was trying to use was 1280 by 720, so that YouTube would notice my videos as HD, because I do try and put them in a good enough resolution. It wasn't working, and so yeah, I know they weren't really in an HD format, even though they were recorded with the 720p. Like, just the way they get streamed and recorded on owned, it loses a bit of quality. I know it loses quality, but I'm just trying to, put up some kind of video, with me playing and stuff. And I don't know how to like set some of the stuff up. Probably should look more into it. I've tried a lot of stuff to try and get stuff to be better, and like, I found a setting that works if I do 720 by 576, but it's not 16 by 9 ratio, it's a 5 by 4. Because I don't have a widescreen monitor. I've not bought a widescreen monitor. I've got a little tiny 17-inch Acer monitor, and it's several years old now. I've been meaning to upgrade to like a 23 or 24-inch monitor for a year and something, and I can't find the money in my budget to do that. And so yeah, I have not been able to buy that upgrade monitor so I can actually run stuff in a legit resolution. I know everything is widescreen now, and I know people probably get a little mad if they watch my videos and it's not widescreen, it's not the best quality. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't have a job right now. I'm not working anywhere. So I don't really have the money to be buying all the best parts for my computer and all the best stuff. And I'm not making any of the money off anything I put on YouTube, because most of it ends up getting marked as copyright, third party. Riot owns League of Legends, and Modern Warfare gets flagged for being owned by whoever. So yeah, I don't sound very informative. Modern Warfare is owned by whoever. Infinity Ward, I don't know. I thought they broke up. Whoever made Modern Warfare 3. Whoever has the claim on it, EA, whatever. Everything's owned by the biggest, baddest corporations. But yeah, so my videos are in 720 by 576. This one is, anyways, and I know that's a setting that has worked, and sadly I'm gonna have to go back to that, so my videos won't be marked as HD on YouTube, and that it's late. That is disappointing. I would like to have it at least noted as high quality HD, but I can't. So very sorry that can't do that. And I think that the 1280 by 720 16 by 9 resolution is what was causing XSplit to have frame drops, and then I believe it was causing the actual crashes. So this video will just be a little informative one, a little bit, talk about that. Maybe you guys can give me some information on how I can better my video quality, and I don't know how many people actually use XSplit and send stuff from a stream to YouTube. I I don't have any way of processing all the video. If I were to really like record everything with Fraps, it would, man, I mean, I have Fraps and I do have some hard drive space. My hard drives are pretty full now. I've got like 2 terabytes, but they're full of stuff from like my World of Warcraft days, and then just random other stuff, anime. You know, I've got a ton of games installed that take up, you know, a lot of space. I've been going through a phase of trying to find new games to play, and I've tried like EverQuest 2 because it went free to play, and I played DC Universe. Those are both like 14, 17 gigs. You know, Modern Warfare 3 is, I think, 13 or 14 gigs. League of Legends is probably the smallest game I have installed that I play regularly. I do have a bunch of smaller games. I actually was thinking about trying to install Final Fantasy VII again, because it's one, it's fairly small, and two, Final Fantasy VII is probably my all-time favorite game. I played Final Fantasy VII tons of times, and it's like, one, it's got the best music ever, and just listening to the soundtrack a lot of times, I'm like remembering like the first playthrough I ever did, the second playthrough, you know, different things that happened, and I don't remember like every other playthrough. There's been quite a few where I just had different goals in the game, like beating the Omega weapon stuff, the Ruby weapon, Emerald weapon, I believe. So yeah, sorry to say, I just don't have the room for frapsing everything and then going and editing it. The reason I started using XSplit was it was actually really easy. It was better than the Procaster for the other, what's it called, for live stream, like the actual livestream.com or whatever it is, .org.net, whatever. I think it's .com. Their Procaster thing was kinda, it was cool. It stopped working. One of the updates like bugged it out on me, and so I quit using it for quite a while. The thing about my live stream account was it didn't get views. It just, like, there was a time where I was getting like 26 or something viewers when I was like playing music. It never, for video game stuff, it never did, and it's just, I don't think it was as popular a site as Owned is used a lot by people that stream StarCraft 2 and League of Legends. So when I first set up my own thing, I didn't know how to, like, I could go to the tools and general settings and then like try and set up the resolution, but I didn't realize you had to go like file, view resolution and frame rate and set those. So like the first couple of videos were like terrible quality, like you couldn't read the names over people's head, it looked like garbage, and it streamed really up to date. It wasn't like Procaster had like something like 20-second delay or something. It was really bad. But when I got XSplit and it worked really quick, I was like, this is kind of cool. But then like I spent a while just trying to, you know, figure out how to get it set up, and the first few days were seriously just going through the settings, trying to figure out what I was doing wrong, and then I finally saw the like file, view, resolution, and I changed the thing in there from the default was like, oh, it's not showing me now. It was really small. It was like 300 by 480 or something. It was really small. Weird. Maybe it's 480 by 300. I don't know. I think I said that backwards. But yeah, whichever way, it was really small. And so unacceptable. And I tried a few different resolutions. I've tried to do like 1280, and it just hasn't worked. So I'm making this video actually longer because I'm hoping to see that it's getting recorded to owned. And so I'm sorry if I'm just running on. I'm trying to go over like 15-20 minutes because I want to see if I get cut off like the last couple ones, since I've changed back to the other resolution. So yeah, let's just talk about nothing. I'm sorry if you're watching this video thinking there's going to be some surprise at the end, like free t-shirt giveaway or something. There's not. I don't have steady income. I don't have much of any income. I do a couple jobs here and there with my friend, like tile work and fencing and digging holes for sprinklers, and oh man, I can't do those kind of jobs 40 hours a week, obviously. I you know, those jobs just aren't always there, for one, and then, man, I'm out of shape. I will say, whew, some of those jobs I get done and I'm like, that was a workout and a half. I'm gonna go eat like 2 quarter pounders and large fry and shake. I'm not that big. That would be a lot of food. Oh my goodness, I'd throw up afterwards. Yeah, so if you guys have any helpful tips for me, don't just like complain that my quality sucks, or don't be too negative on me. I'm trying to make decent quality. I know I listen to like Total Biscuit every now and then. Well, I pretty much watch all the videos he puts out. I almost feel like he doesn't put out enough videos for people that like really watch YouTube like all the time. I watch YouTube like while I eat breakfast, and generally while I eat some food or something for dinner, and so I end up running out of videos to watch on YouTube sometimes, because just there's those spurts where like I think this week Total Biscuit said he was going out of town, so he's gonna put up the Terraria videos, which they're funny, they're good, I like those ones. But then there's days where there's no mailbox or anything. I like the mailbox because it's just he's pretty real with the explanations he gives for the questions he gets, and a few of those he's actually talked about how he doesn't like the people that do lazy let's plays, and I mean he kind of jokes like, I am doing one with Terraria, but it's not up to his quality standards, and he would prefer to not do those, it seems. So it's kind of made me feel like I don't want to just like record a bunch of League of Legends games and just throw it up on YouTube. I would like there to be at least some, if not humor, information, if not information, entertainment of some sort that people could view. Again, I'm not like a YouTube partner. I don't have any sponsors, so at this point, it's not like there's like no motivation to actually make these videos. I just do enjoy making content. I do enjoy. I kind of like public speaking. I've been doing a little bit more public speaking lately, and so I kind of like just being able to, one, vent my expressions, my thoughts, what's on my mind. I kind of like on Skype when I'm playing with friends, I generally do kind of commentate. Like if I'm bottom and they're top, I'm like, alright, someone's going towards the middle or something in League of Legends. I'm like, I'm trying to tell them like their jungler should be about here, just telling, like, I'm like, the jungler could be coming in for a gank up top or bottom, we'll both watch out, and I feel that it's probably a precursor to being a commentator, but I'm like, in League of Legends, I was saying in one of my streams I was trying to do earlier that crashed, I was trying to say that drawing a blank now. I was trying to say something about just giving out like the game information, you gotta like, I'm really lacking for words. You gotta really know like what stuff is. You gotta really know what the items do. And I was kind of apologizing in the video that I don't know every item in the game by name. I just remember like where it's at, what stats it has. You know, if it's a health item, or if it's a haste or attack speed item, or if it's you know, a movement speed item or boots or something. What the different boots do. You know, I apologize that I don't know more about that. You know, I'm not getting paid for this, so I'm not going to sit here and just study this game. I've got a lot of stuff I'm trying to do, where I lack in the information part, I do hope there is comedy or entertainment of some sort in my videos, and if you know how I could fix or better some of those problems, do leave comments on the YouTube or on the owned page on my videos. I do see the comments I get. I don't get a ton of comments, so at this point I still do personally go and I check for comments on YouTube. I check for comments on YouTube all the time, just because I'm normally there a couple times a day watching videos, and I go to my homepage and watch my sub box to see if anything's come up. I'm subscribed to a lot of stuff, so I end up spending more time trying to filter through the new way the sub box works, where you have like your pinned people on the side. You know, I try and go through all of like the top 10 pinned, and then I try and go through like I subscribe to a bunch of different music ones, like UKF, dubstep, and Going Quantum. Is it Going Quantum? I think it is. And then, you know, so I go through some of those. Monster Cat Media is one of the ones that I really like, just the quality of the music that they like handpick from artists, or that, you know, I mean, I don't think most of the artists on there aren't really mainstream yet, but I think they all have really good potential, and so I like to check out that site or that YouTube thing on my sub box, because they've had some really good. I mean, they have a lot of dubstep, but they even the trance and stuff that's come up has been really good. So I do like to listen to that, and I'll put the like Monster Cat Media playlist that has a whole bunch of the songs on YouTube, and I'll just let it cycle through for a while. If I'm like being lazy and I don't want to like open up Spotify or iTunes or something. So yeah. If you have a way to help me out with whatever, I mean, if you just have some like you know, silly like noob tips, go ahead, leave them in comments, send them to me on my YouTube account, or on owned on my channel, wherever you're watching my stuff. I do check it. You can get a link to my Facebook through my YouTube, and yeah, I don't know that I have any fans at this point of this video, but yeah, if you are watching and you do want to see more content, let me know. I haven't had a real reason to put out any content in a while, and I don't know, I've been trying to think of stuff to do. I've been watching a lot of variety on YouTube, trying to figure out where there's a need, you know. Do I want to do like movie reviews? Not really, because there's a lot of people that already do movie reviews. Do I want to do game reviews? Not really, because the people that do like TB's, Total Biscuits, you know, WTF, is that series gives really good first impressions, and he has a very good standard of quality for his videos, and I can't compete with that. I'm not that I would want him to be a, you know, a rival competitor type over a channel like mine, I know he can win like king of the web, and he has many viewers. I remember in the video today, I think it was, or yesterday, he was talking about how he doesn't like fans, because it means fanatic, and that's like creepy stalker. Not his own words. That is not verbatim, so don't misquote me for saying that he said something. That's not. I know it's not what he said exactly, but like that's how I took it. It was he doesn't want fans. He wants viewers, and he's happy to just have people viewing his content. It sounds like so. I don't think that I have any fans. I know I don't have very many viewers, so you know, I appreciate when I do get a video or a comment on a video. It's pretty rare. I've had a few that like the only comment from one video is like, you know, good job dude, from one of my friends from high school or something. So I know some of my former gamer friends see my YouTube stuff come up in their sub box because we all like subscribe to each other at one point. I don't really see them make any videos, so I think they're just viewer accounts, but my account really is a video creating, fabricating channel, and I do hope to get comment. I do hope to get you know, game commentary footage and gameplay footage, and I kind of have thought about doing anime reviews, and if you think anime reviews are a good idea for my channel, or if I should just make a new channel with a better name, change the name of my channel, let me know. I'm up for whatever, if it would be, if it fills a need in the YouTube gap. I don't see a lot of anime reviews. I watch a lot of anime, you know, and not just the Pokemon, Digimon, Dragon Ball Z stuff. I mean, I watch, drawing a blank on anything I watch. I've been watching Code Geass lately. It is one of the good. I watch a lot of Gundam stuff. I really like mech warriors, mech fighting, and so you know, big Iron Man fan, just because he's got one of the most awesome robot bodies ever. I like that kind of stuff, and so if there's really a need to review it, I would like to put comment into it, but I do not know that it's really needed, and so yeah, I'd have to find out if people really want reviews on just anime. The problem with it is spoilers. Obviously, I don't want to spoil some of the twists and stuff that are in, like Code Geass is one of those really cool animes because the main character is, I don't want to say deviant, but he's a very like he plans like, you know, 20 steps in advance, you know. I'll say, spoiler, he plays chess, and he seems to in the anime really like playing chess, in spoiler. So yeah, if you can like relate to a character like that,